And I will now go to accounts receivable. I will now try to sell the item that is currently in inventory. So under accounts receivable, all sales orders, I will now create a sales order for that item. Again, I will choose the customer this time for whom I will be selling the item. Under the general tab, I will specify the site from which the item will be taken and the warehouse. Okay. Now I specify under the lines the item that I will be selling. At this point in time, I could check or revise the quantity that I would sell. For example, I put this as 10 pieces only and specify the unit price or selling price for the item. Okay, so once the sales order has been the sales order line has been created, I could now confirm the sales order. Before confirmation, I could even check my on-hand inventory. So I have 100 pieces in inventory. 10 pieces are now reserved against the order. 10 pieces has been reserved against my on-hand inventory. So I could confirm the sales order and print a confirmation which I could give to my customer. The system will now generate a sales confirmation document which you can forward to your customer. Now close. The next step would be to generate a picking list for this particular item, which I could hand off to the warehouse people for them to prepare. So I click picking list. I print also the picking list. Click OK. A picking list will now be generated. So once the picking list has been generated, I can now click, the warehouse people can use this document to start preparing the item. And once the item has been prepared and is already in the preparation area of the warehouse, they should register what they have prepared. So to do this, you click picking list registration. So this is the pick list that was generated. And this is the contents of the picking list. So you simply click update all. So the status of the pick list is currently activated. So once I update all, okay, the status changes to completed. This signifies that the items are already in the preparation area, and the next step could now start. So the next step would be, from the sales order, I would need to generate a delivery receipt, which I will use for delivery of the 10 pieces of item 2 to the customer. So I click packing slip, and then I will print also the packing slip, and I click OK. Okay. So this is now the packing slip or the delivery receipt, which you can use when making the delivery to the customer. So assuming that the order has been delivered and the customer has already acknowledged receipt of the items, the next step would be to generate the invoice for this particular customer. So I click invoice, and then I try to print the invoice, click OK. The invoice is now being generated for that particular order. So the invoice is now generated, and that basically completes the sales cycle. So AX 2012 is quite flexible. You can put in a lot of settings that will help facilitate purchase orders or sales orders. No?